This is the Kenmore Rotary Sewing Machine, model number 117.59. It was built in 1942. I tried to find some videos on how to thread it. I had to buy the manual, and I did find one that was similar, but it wasn't exactly this model, so I thought I'd just go ahead and put together a video to make it easier for people to just at least get that part going. It's got what looks like some complicated pieces. So this is how you thread the machine. So you put your thread on the top spool rod, and then right here you're going to go through this on one side. This is hard to do with one hand, but there's an opening right here, and then through the center, and then through the other side. So the opening here, the opening in the center, and the opening here. Okay. Now from here, pull the thread a little. We're going right underneath this metal lip. And then when you come up, you're just going to pull up. You see how it catches on that little clip? You just pull up until it catches on that, and then it's inside that metal clip. Next, you're going to come up right here and go in to the center of the lever. Then you come down here where there's a clip, and you're going to go into that clip. And then the thread goes into the needle. Quickly, I'm going to show you how to wind thread on your bobbin. That's also a little tricky. And I don't have a bobbin appropriate for this machine that doesn't already have thread on it. So I'm going to have to simulate how to do it. But you start by putting your thread over here, and you bring it over. I'm gonna let that lay there for a second. You put the appropriate bobbin on this part, this wheel. So it's a nice snug fit with the original bobbin. Next thing you do, hold this silver part with your left hand, and then with your right hand, you turn counterclockwise. That releases the machine from using the needle on the other side. And you thread your thread through here and then up, and you'll go through the eye of your bobbin case. So right there, you'll go through that. And then to engage this wheel, you'll push this lever down. And as you can see, when I push the lever with my it spins the bobbin. And then, of course, you just always make sure to release that. And then spin this tight to the right so that it engages the needle. So this is the bobbin. To take the bobbin out of its casing, you have to press on. You can see inside there's a tab. It's just a little button, and you have to press it up as you pull the bobbin out with your index finger and your thumb. So you pull on that, and with your middle finger you push on that button, and this will pop out. To thread this, put the bobbin in, and then make sure the thread goes through this little area here. Then pull it down into this opening, where you then pull, or to push down, and it'll go into that area. You can see it. The thread is in there. And then you pull up until it's underneath that lip. Change the, there we go. It's too much glare. So I'm just going to do that again. Go through this area. Then bring it in through that opening. Pull it down until it's in that spot. You really kind of have to pull it down and over to get it to fall into this area. You can see the threads in there. And then when you pull up, it's going to go underneath here. You may have to loosen the screw a little bit, because this also adjusts the bobbin tension. So if your tension is off on the thread underneath, just little tiny incremental adjustments here can fix that. And then once it's through this piece, you use your thumb and your index finger to pop it in place. So literally, and the bobbin will fall out, so just be careful. Just go in with your thumb and forefinger and just snap it in. You don't have to do anything else. Once it's in, you don't, that little lever will adjust and then secure it. You'll hear a little snap. Once the needle is threaded, put the cover back on, and then just turn the wheel. I'm gonna hold on to the thread back here. Turn the wheel until it grabs the bobbin thread. It's not grabbing it. Okay. There it is. Let's see, I had to put the needle in sideways to grab it. But there it is. It finally grabbed it. See, the needle hole is going side to side. I just had to move the needle around until turning it would grab the bobbin thread and pull it through. There are other great videos on how well the machine works and stitching, but nothing that really covered all of that in great detail. So I hope this helps someone out there thread their machine and get started with it just a little more quickly.